make Tuesday my, or Wednesday my Costco days. Hey. Do I already have it? Huh.
Yo,
Oh, yo.
what up?
It didn't even give me the ding when you joined.
Because you're streaming, it's good. You're on streamer mode.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're not gonna get any dings.
Huh. How are your pants?
Pretty nice. They're all Carhartt, so
Nice.
I'm just heating up some stuff and we go downstairs. You just working now?
Yeah. Just setting up my Windows machine. I made like a little calendar, and I'm setting up my Windows machine to do code because I've only ever done it on Mac. So I just learning about how to do it better.
Yeah. Damn, I can't find any clips. Dude, I'm so close to finishing all of Ascension and it just got so crazy.
Nice. Where the hell did this go?
Alright, I'm on my computer now.
Welcome back.
I'm literally just gonna read. Like, this book is so sick.
Are you doing the no spend with me, bro?
Yeah, I am, and it's going well so far.
Nice.
I mean, day 2.
Day 2.
Well, I guess technically day 1.
It's day 2. It's technically like day 4 for me because I started on the 30th.
Yeah, I mean, I only really bought like 2 games on like the 30th. I'm gonna do it for the whole month.
Nice. I'm making like a little list of things that I want to buy.
Already?
Yeah, all the things that I've been like, oh man, I might buy this. Oh, I should buy this.
Damn.
No, it's in my phone. I'm also keeping a list of all the things I almost bought. That I was like, all right, I could buy these. Like everything that I've been like, I should buy this. Like I'm keeping a list of the things that I really actually want, and then the things that I almost just like impulse bought because I like told myself it makes sense. And so far I have keyboard duster, $30, keyboard, $80, Steam Deck shell swap, $30, other keyboard, $40, ink for printer, $30. It's been like 2 days, and these are all the things I probably already would have bought on Amazon.
Damn. You need a shell swap?
No, I just want one.
Alright, fair enough.
What up, Gus?
Yo.
I can't hear him. Is he talking?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear Gus. I don't know if he's talking.
I don't think he said
Hello?
anything yet. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I think my headset wasn't working for a minute. And then when I got back, nobody was here, I thought. So I was just waiting for somebody to talk.
Damn.
That's crazy.
We wanted to play some games tonight.
I just opened up Risk of Rain while I was waiting. But I don't know if anybody else wants to play that.
I think there's only 3 copies in the family.
I'll bet. Well, I bought it.
Yeah, like me, you, and Jer.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think I told you about the glitch that we randomly found with when we played with Lim. Jer was so broken. For some odd reason, when he died, he could like continuously pick up the same item, and he had like 1,000 of any item. So he was just broken. He had like 1,000 of the double jumps. He had like he had like 1,500 of an item that reduced skill cooldown, so he just had unlimited skills. He was literally broken. It's kind of funny.
Sounds epic. This game's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Easy to get into.
I'm literally just reading because I'm in the last like couple chapters of this book. It's so
Love
good.
Ascension.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I would say stuff, but Sean's here.
The last couple chapters are always really fun. These books.
Yeah. I don't know where Jerry is. He might be closing tonight, so might take him a while to get on, if at all.
No.
What are you working on, Sean?
I'm doing some Python. I'm trying to learn Python right now. And the library I'm trying to use is only available for Python 11, and the newest one is Python 14. So I figured out how to uninstall it, and it took forever, and then I wanted to make sure it was uninstalled, so I typed in python-version because that's what it will like tell you the version you're on, or it'll say like no version, but it just said no version found, installing new Python. It just installed everything. I was like, what the hell? It's okay.
Trying to be helpful. It's like so funny.
It's like, no, robot. It's not what I want.
AI, get out of here. It's like, I know what you want.
Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, I just spent forever trying to do this, and then I like looked it up, and it was like, yo, don't use that version of the library, use this one. It supports 14.
Damn.
They made a new version of the library. That's hilarious. Bruh.
Alright, let me just do this all over again. Installing Python.
Goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga. Dude, I had a dream about those things.
What? Sounds like a terrible dream.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Pi-m pip install pygame -c. Oh! Woo! I fixed it, boys! Let's fucking go!
Yo!
All this to just be able to write code. I haven't even started writing anything yet.
That's crazy, bro. What are you gonna create?
I'm making a silly game.
Game?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oops, I fucked that up. Uh-oh. Fire!
Oh my god, this shit's intense.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm like way too hype about I have a purple background with a red ball that moves around.
Hell yeah. It's pretty epic.
Way to go, bro.
Thanks, I didn't do really anything. I just copied and pasted a bajillion different things.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Do you still have an iPad, Gus?
Yeah. Got an iPad. Yeah.
What do you use for like taking notes on it? Do you?
I don't really take notes, to be honest.
I guess yours is mostly tattoo stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's just like drawing. All I do on it, really.
Makes sense. Like, haven't found a good drawing or note-taking app.
Like handwritten notes.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Notes app not good? It's like the Apple one.
Mine is just like, I probably just need to organize it. I've just been using that since I was like 16, and it's just full of like songs and dumb things I need to remember and passwords, and it's just like kind of chaos.
Are you saying you're looking for a good notes app?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Obsidian.
Does Obsidian work on,
It works on everything.
like, I can
The
type
iPad.
on it?
Yeah.
I don't have to type on it. I can write on it.
Yeah.
I've heard Obsidian's fire.
You can also do it on your computer as well.
Is my stream gonna get taken down if I start watching YouTube videos on Obsidian?
No. Oh, you're gonna watch YouTube videos on Obsidian?
I'm gonna watch somebody talk about it.
Oh, okay. No. Should be fine.
Yo, welcome back to the channel. The previous video that I
Making,
made about Obsidian, my theme
Raspberry
and
cheesecake ice cream.
config and extensions that I use.
Oh, yeah,
And
you're on ice cream maker.
since
Fire.
then, it's been about 2 years since I've
I
been using
do.
Obsidian, so I thought I would make a 2-year update sharing the
Damn,
things I've
that's
learned, my current
fire.
setup, and some tips if you're considering
Yes, you guys gotta try
Obsidian
some
or
my
a
ice cream.
note-taking app. Along with my config, I'll also share with you my favorite extensions and what
Hell
I
yeah.
find Obsidian to be the most useful for. So I'll be giving you an inside look into my Obsidian vault. I've made some pretty cool upgrades to it. For example, it's now possible to have this really beautiful book view that looks like this, that you can click into any of your notes. And I've set it up so I can add any book with just one click. So I'll show you how I do that later in the video. I'm also completely unaffiliated and unsponsored with Obsidian. I just genuinely think it's a super powerful note-taking app if you're a student or if you just have a lot of notes and documents that you want to organize. But first, let me talk about why I use Obsidian if maybe you currently use a different note-taking app. I used to use Notion and Apple Notes, which are really powerful note-taking software, but the problem with that is that they have subscription fees and also locks you into an ecosystem. For most note-taking software, as you reach certain limits, you'll have to upgrade and pay a subscription fee to access and continue using the software. which is kind of a sneaky thing that they do because you would be locked into the note-taking software to begin with. Like that's happened to me before. But with Obsidian, as long as you have enough storage space on your computer,
Damn, I didn't know
you
that
don't
they're
have to pay
remaking
anything. And they do
Go-
have
the
exclusive
Ghost in the
service,
Shell.
and that is just if you want them to sync your notes
They are?
across your different devices. But they also make
Yeah.
it pretty easy for you to do yourself. Unlike basically
That's
all
like-
popular note-taking
that's like
software,
pretty old
all of your
anime.
notes are just in a folder on your computer, which
Yeah.
seems pretty intuitive and seems
It
pretty
is
basic.
pretty
But
freaking
most
old.
note-taking software, their
90s,
notes are
or
actually
is
stored
that
on their
older than
servers,
that?
which means that if the internet goes down, you might not be able to access your notes, and if they get hacked, your
yeah,
notes
90s.
might get leaked. Which
The
these things have
manga,
happened to
it
these companies
was
before. I've seen some pretty
uh,
concerning things on Reddit where
late
people's
80s, early
Notion
90s.
databases got deleted. Or even recently, there was an outage with AWS, and people weren't able to access their notes in that time. So when you use a note-taking app where you don't actually own your notes, you always have the risk of your notes being deleted, being leaked, or not being able to access them. Also with longevity, Obsidian is designed to outlast any note-taking software, including itself. All the notes are based on this file format called Markdown, which has been around pretty much since personal computers have been around, like at least over 20 years. So it's very likely that even if you decide to not use Obsidian one day, it's very easy for you to import your notes into a different software. But because they are Markdown, it's also very unlikely that you'll have to switch note-taking apps ever again, because it's basically just a glorified text editor. Searching for notes is also super fast and instant. Obsidian does not require an account to start using. You can just download it and create a note instantly.
They also
And there's
made
no pop-ups,
wasn't
there's no
Scarlett Johansson like? Wasn't that a thing?
I don't know anything about Scarlett Johansson doing Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, 2017.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Let's go from the show.
I don't even know. It's like an old 90s manga. And
It was a movie anime.
yeah,
I
there's
always
a
get like
manga.
clips of it on my Instagram.
And then they made it into a movie in 1995. And it was really good. And now they're rebooting, like they're remaking it again in a TV show. It's the same guys that did Dandadan. So that studio.
Nice.
Oh shit, that'd be
major
so sick.
overhauls which completely change or break your notes. And I think that's actually a good
Yeah,
thing,
and they still are
because
using like the
especially now you
older.
see a lot of companies add AI
older art
onto their
style.
existing products, and there's no way for you to opt out of them. But with Obsidian, even the core features
awesome.
you can just turn off in the
That's
settings pretty easily. But overall, I would say that
Yeah, I
the
love all the
number one
clips
thing
I
that
always
makes
get.
Obsidian stand out over other
It
note-taking
always
apps
looks so cool.
is this unique feature called backlinks.
I love
So
seeing the
backlinks are a way
reboots
for you
of
to
older
connect
animes
a
because they
note
have
to
that
another
old
note,
art style,
and that's how you
and, like,
end up
the
with a
modern
graph that looks like this.
like
The beauty
animation.
with this is that over time you can see how all your notes connect with each other,
It's really
so
cool
it
to
helps you
see.
understand and remember your notes better. But it also makes it so no matter how many notes you have in your vault, you can still see all your notes
Yeah.
connected to each other, so
They have
they don't
the-
just
making
get
it-
lost or buried somewhere. Later when I get into my notes, I'll
They're
show you
remaking the
more
movie?
of how this actually works.
I think they're remaking
But
it because
personally,
it's
I really
actually
wish that I
set in
discovered this and started
2029.
using this when I was a student, because it would be amazing to see how
whole
all the
story is
different
set in
topics in my classes
2029.
connected to each other. And also, it would still be really useful today, being
like,
out of college.
that's
for
coming
over
up.
5 years now, that
Yeah.
I can go back and look at the notes that's still relevant to my life today. I think the only thing missing with Obsidian is an easy way for you to review and remember the things that you've taken notes on. So for that, I use another app called TheaStudy, who is kindly sponsoring this video. So TheaStudy is a new innovative study app. How you think of it in the comments below. When I open it, it just opens the daily page into my Obsidian vault. This is what Obsidian looks like when I open it. It just opens the daily page, which if you're not familiar with, every time you open Obsidian, it makes a page with today's date. So you can add anything you want. So the theme that I use is called Minimal, and the font that I use is called SF Mono or Source Code Pro. I just kind of like this sort of IDE type look to my Obsidian, but you can also make it Inter if you want something more similar to Notion or Apple Notes. You can make it look pretty similar. On
know
the
what it's
left
about, but-
sidebar, there's this extension I use that
I mean, neither.
emulates what Apple Notes looks like. So Notebook Navigator is the extension that makes it have this Apple Notes look to it. I think Apple Notes has one of the more intuitive note-taking UIs, and this really brings that same UI to Obsidian. And I find it to be a lot easier to find notes rather than having them sorted in different folders. The second game-changing extension that I've started to use is this one called Obsidian Web Clipper. It's just a browser extension that I install, and when you come across an article or video you want to save or take notes on, you just click on it or use the keyboard shortcut and it'll be added to your... With Obsidian Web Clipper, I also use this for taking book notes. So if I come across a book that I'm reading or a book on the internet, I can quickly just search it in Goodreads and then use a shortcut, which is not really an extension, is I use it to keep track of different documents. It makes it really easy to just search for them using that double shift. For example, if I needed to find my driver's license, I can just type driver's license and I can see it right there. And so other things that I keep track of are like invoices, stuff related to lease documents or housing or records of payments, and it makes it really easy to search stuff up. Before I use Obsidian, I would just have this somewhere in my photos or somewhere in my Apple Notes, and it would be kind of hard to pull stuff up really quickly. But if you're just starting out using Obsidian or any note-taking app, one tip I would have is that just try to keep it simple and to reduce complexity. The setup that I have is not something that I started out and spent a lot of time to figure out the best system. It was...
There are 3 main things that, if you care about them, make picking Obsidian over other note-taking apps a great idea. Those ideas using links and learning and writing while using the short folder you list.
So if I'm on Obsidian, can I pull up my notes on my iPad and my TV? Or not my computer? Like, does it cross-save?
Yeah. You have to set up something, or unless you pay for it.
I think you just have to set up an account.
No, there's like because Apple, unless you pay for it, I think there's like a workaround you have to do. It's not super complicated.
Because I know it stores everything locally, right?
Yeah, but there's a way to like sync it with like your Google Cloud and then or something like that, or with some, I can't remember how I did it, but I didn't want to pay for it, so
That makes sense.
there's a way to do it. I don't know what it is though.
People say they just save it to like their drive. Like they just like save, like, cause you click a folder where it saves all your notes and they just save it to like their Google Drive or their OneDrive and then they can access it from everything.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know. I would like wanted the notes to show up automatically on the app. I think you'd like have to download it. I don't remember. Maybe they changed it. It's been a while.
I have just like so much cloud storage on Apple that I just like would like to.
And you have a Mac and an iPad, so I think it would work perfect.
Yeah,
I think the problem I had is I had a Windows. Or you're doing Windows, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing Windows and I use like this Android tablet for most of my notes, but sometimes I use my iPad. dude.
One of the great things about Obsidian is how many ways it lets you sync your notes between devices. You can either choose no sync, where you just have local markdown files on whatever device you're using. You can sync over some third-party service. They're just markdown files, so whatever works. But iCloud is the most seamless way, and I've been using it for the past few months. It's been super reliable. I want to show you how to get that set up today in Obsidian, which is out for mobile. It's a free app for iOS and Android. You can get it for Mac, Windows, and Linux as well. So all these devices can sync easily, and if you're in Apple's ecosystem, this is how it works with iCloud. So I got it pulled up on my iPad here. This is what you see on a fresh install. I'm just going to say create new vault. I'm going to do one called, let's see, we'll do demo, right? And then I want to store it in iCloud. And so I just check that box, I hit create, and there we go. So from here, here I can create a new file. I'll call this my first file. We'll go ahead and click into it and say this is my first file. I hope this works great. Right, and then we'll put some stars around this to bold it. I can preview it. This isn't a full demo of Obsidian or tutorial or anything, but yeah, so I've got a file there called my first file. I can add a directory called assets. I'll make another one called archive. Yeah, and then I'm going to create one more file, old thing, and then I'm going to say this is an old file. Right, so none of this really matters, but I can go ahead and drag old thing. I actually have to do it with my finger right here. I can move this into the archive, right? And so now my archive I have a file. So basically, I set up a very basic file structure and create a few files in this directory. So now let's head over to the Mac to see how I get this set up there. Okay, back on the Mac, it's pretty darn simple. If I go to Finder actually, and I go to iCloud Drive, Obsidian, I'll see that demo folder here, and this is going to have the same things that I had on the iPad. This is an old file, that's my archive. My first file is here. So this should be pretty straightforward. And what will happen is when I first open Obsidian, it'll say open a folder as a vault, create a new vault, open vault help. I want to open a folder that's already a vault. So I want to go to open. It'll actually default, I believe, to the Obsidian iCloud folder, but you can do this anywhere. So if you want to sync with Dropbox or OneDrive or something like that, you can do that. But in my iCloud Drive directory, I've got Obsidian, and there's demo. So I just select the demo folder, and there we go. And this is exactly the same as before. And I can even do, let me pull up the old file. So if I go into this old thing,
Oh, okay.
Jesus, bro. What the fuck?
You finish your book?
No, I still have 5 chapters. Oh my god. Every chapter is crazy. God. That was sick.
So curious about what's happening.
I can DM you.
I bet.
What?
Obsidian, one of the best not tables for me. Next, yeah, and
Bro, I'm giving up.
Damn, already.
That's been like 15 minutes. I'll do it later. I think that is enough coding. I'll be right back.